Hi and welcome back. Today what I'm going to do is show you how to set up smoke zones and destruction zones and shelling zones in the mission editor. It's quite a simple process really, so let's get started. Firstly, we need to create the zone, so we'll move over to create a trigger zone, click on that and place it on the map. I'm going to make it size 10 because this is going to be my first smoke zone, so 10. And I'm going to call it Smoke 1. And I'm going to colour it red. Now I'm going to move it over this particular building because I would like smoke to come out of there. Now we'll create another smoke zone by repeating the process. Clicking on it, we'll call it Smoke 2. Make it size 10 again and colour it red. And we'll place it over that building. So that's the smoke zones created. Now I'd like to create a shelling zone which will act as a destruction zone at the same time. So it's a 2-in-1 zone. Click again, place it on the map. We'll make it size 60. We'll colour it white and we'll call it Dest Shell. And we'll place it over this area. And that's all the zones created that you'll need for this particular mission. So let's set those zones up to work with smoke, shells and destruction. Okay, so we've set up the actual zones themselves. So what I want to do now is perform some triggers, actions and conditions. What we'll go to is set rules for trigger, click on that, triggers, conditions, actions. And the first trigger I'm going to create, a brand new one, it's going to happen once, and I'm going to call it Shelling. I'd like that to take place 15 seconds after the mission starts. What I'll do there is use the time more than function, change that to 15 seconds, and then I need to tell it what action to complete. I'd like the shelling to take place. So we'll go down to Shelling Zone. Select that. My shelling zone is called Shelling 1. I'd like half a ton of TNT to be dropped, and I'm going to say there'll be 30 shells in total. There we have the first trigger set up. Now we'll set the second trigger up, which will destroy the buildings in the zone and create the smoke effects. Click on New Trigger. We'll call that Destroy. Conditions will set to time more than 20 seconds, so that's 5 seconds after the shelling started. So we'll go to time more than, change that to 20, and we'll set up the actions that I want to take place. So the first action is to destroy the buildings in the area, so I want a scenery destruction. So we'll click on scenery destruction. Shelling zone is the same area, that's fine. I'd like the destruction level to be set to around 50%, so half the buildings will be destroyed in that area. Then we'll create another one for the effects to take place and to start. And I want Effect Smoke. I want it on Smoke 1. And in that particular zone, I'd like a small smoke and fire at density 1. So that's fine. I'd like to create a second zone now with only smoke. So what I can do is clone that one by pressing the clone button here, clicking on it, changing the zone to smoke 2, and then changing the small smoke and fire to just small smoke. And there we have it. That's your zones set up with your triggers, conditions, and actions. So what you would like to happen, when it happens, and what happens is the easiest way to explain it. Let's go into the mission editor and watch that all take place. So let's watch the action take place. After 15 seconds, the shelling should start. There's the destruction of the buildings, and there's the smoke and fire. I hope that was useful. Thanks for watching.